Shaq.
Look at that. Are you serious?
Goodness gracious.
Hey guys, this is Dominique Wilkins.
Hey, this is Sean Kemp.
This is Gary Payton.
Hey, this is Pau Gasol.
NBA fans, what's up? This is Vince Carter here.
Hey, what's up? This is Matt Barnes. If you're an old school NBA fan like I am, make sure you check out the Basketball Time Machine with my man Sean David.
Hello and good day to y'all. How's it going? My name is Sean David and I welcome you back to the Basketball Time Machine. In today's episode, I want to take a look at NBA legends giving their opinion about Penny Hardaway, one of my favorite players of all time. But before we dive into that, let me ask you guys for a small favor. Please subscribe to the channel and like the video if you enjoy the content. All right, enough said. Let's get right into it. Now, the first player's opinion that I want to take a look at is from Tracy McGrady, aka T-Mac, who was heavily influenced by Penny Hardaway.
What players were you growing up studying and idolizing?
Dog, Penny was my dude.
Of course.
Penny,
Killer.
Harder. You couldn't tell me shit about Anthony Penny Hardaway, bro.
Y'all kind of similar.
Yeah.
Why you think that's why we're number one?
Yeah,
That's why we're with the
I never knew that. I never knew that.
That's why we're number one. My dog, that was my Michael Jordan, bro, growing up. Because you got to think, he played for the Magic. I grew up 30 miles right down the street,
Right
so
down.
I watched him every single day. And, bro, Penny, man, Penny was the truth, bro.
Hell yeah,
Lord.
people don't
Penny.
forget.
Oh.
They forget how cold Penny would have been one of the greatest players,
Ever.
hands down, if had it not been
Ever.
injury.
Yes, sir.
Penny
Yes,
was a
sir.
killer.
So that was my dude, man. Footwork, passing ability. He was cold, man.
Man, Penny was the truth.
And the next player's opinion that we're going to take a look at is a former teammate of Penny Hardaway's. It is Horace Grant, who obviously played with Penny for the Orlando Magic. Let's take a look.
They've forgotten about Penny Hardaway. 6'7", 6'8", like a Magic Johnson, who can shoot the ball, very athletic. So, I mean, his IQ was off the chart when it came to basketball.
And the next player's opinion is also a former teammate. It is Shaquille O'Neal, who was asked about Penny and Kobe Bryant and has a very interesting point of view. Let's take a
Penny
look.
Hardaway was a cold cat. He really was. He really was. That's something I always think about. Like, if I would have did it different, I probably could have stayed there, ended up there, or on a piece of team. Like, I always think about stuff that could have, impacted my life a little differently.
Is that a regret you have?
Yeah, because I always think about if we would have stayed together, how many we could have got.
Do you think you would have got multiple more than you got in LA?
That's the hard thing. But Penny was that good.
Right.
Penny wasn't Kobe.
No.
I know. What'd he say?
Penny was Kobe before Kobe.
I was say, but Penny wasn't as good as Kobe. Like, let's be honest. Penny was not going to be a top three
Penny
player.
got injured. Penny had knees.
Oh, you sure about that?
You say Penny could have been a top three player of all time because that's what Kobe is.
Yes. If he didn't get injured, yes. Bro, hold on. Penny came in like that.
Penny was a dog.
Hold on. Penny came in like that. Took Kobe maybe 2.5 years to get to that level. Penny came in, he was already like that.
Yeah.
First year he came in, we went to the finals. Penny was cold, and that's why I always tell people, he was Kobe before Kobe. People give me flack like that, say he couldn't have turned out, but if he wouldn't have got injured, he'd definitely be up there. Definitely. Hey, Penny was a cold cat. You know it. Yeah, boy.
If he had stayed healthy, Reg, finish that sentence.
First ballot Hall of Famer. Easily. I mean, could do everything. I know people like to compare him to Magic Johnson. They were different type tall guards. Penny was special because he saw the floor like Magic, but I thought he was a better scorer and maybe post-up player than Magic. And to remember, him and Shaquille at a young age.
I know.
At a young age. I mean, we had our battles back in the early 90s going against those guys, and we were fortunate to beat them, but Penny was just a rookie. So I knew the following year, once he figured it out, and they took us to 7 games and beat us in 7 games.
clearly on paper, if both players were healthy and both players were, functioning the way they were capable of, it was a fantastic backcourt pairing. Two playmaking guards, two scorers, two guys that played with pace, played with energy, shot-making ability in Penny's situation. A prolific scorer in his prime, with the bounce that he had in his prime. It was a really an interesting and unique combination.
Although both combustible, both have egos, I think they really wanted to make it work. But health played a huge part in not allowing that to happen.
Jason Kidd up top of the key. Kidd bounces the ball at the baseline to Penny Hardaway. Wham, bam, slam. What a play. Oh, brother.
It's a very exciting time for us to say that Penny Hardaway is now a Phoenix Sun.
With Penny, there was a lot of excitement. I was excited. I thought this was going to be someone that could help me, make the game a lot easier. Understanding Penny's talents and what he did in Orlando to help them win.
All of a sudden, I really believe that this puts us as one of the elite teams in the NBA. And our expectations are much higher than they were a week ago.
Jason is, by far, to me, the best point guard in the NBA. I mean, he's a great guy. He's very unselfish. I've known him and had a relationship with him before, even thinking about coming to Phoenix. And it was always a thought in the back of my mind, wanting to play with the point guard of that magnitude.
Kidd starting to back down. A nice bounce pass for Hardaway, who scores. What a pass by Kidd to Hardaway.
Unbelievable. Well, I mean, Jason's obviously a first ballot Hall of Fame player. There's no question about it. I mean, he just made everybody better on the court. His vision, his size, his speed, triple-double every night. I mean, he was just that dynamic of a player. And then, obviously, Penny was an incredible talent. Injuries kind of sidetracked his career, but phenomenal player. Athletic at the point guard position, played way above the rim, great passer, great vision, and both those guys just had tremendous feel for the game, but obviously Penny was slowed down just because of the injuries.
I know it was a dynamic backcourt. You had two of the better point guards in the league. Penny 6'8", long. Both could, play off the ball and on the ball. I think you had two very gifted guards, physically talented, skills talented, and the way they thought the game was on another level.
We never got a chance to even see if they were truly a good mix or not, and that was unfortunate because of injuries too.
It reminds me of a Penny Hardaway type guy. Tall guy, skinny, can do it all. And think what Penny Hardaway used to do with Shaq. And now he's doing this on the court, doing some fantastic, electrifying the crowd with his passes and be able to come and knock down threes.
They always talk about the next Michael Jordan, but who is your game pattern after?
I never pattern my game after anybody, but I can receive flashes of magic and some of Penny Hardaway, one of my favorite players.
Time to give them their roses, and we're excited for this one. Penny Hardaway. In 3 seasons together in Orlando, Penny and Shaq averaged 56 wins per season, a 4-time All-Star, 3-time All-NBA. It is for our segment, Give Them Their Roses, where we have NBA players that we think need to get more love. And the man, the myth, the legend is joining us.
Hardaway beats 1, 2, layup, good! 1.6 left. He hammers it home, and the Magic lead by 2.
Hey, and the real key to that play was not the fact that he dunked it, although yes, that's big, but how he freed himself up.
Nick Anderson, another three.
This is just someone outthinking everyone else, knowing where everybody is.
Trying to get it to Anthony Hardaway, and Hardaway with the steal. It's a 4-on-1. Hardaway over Mitchell, serving up a faithful. Whoa! That's the kind of game that Indiana does not want to get into.
You know, for me, being a huge Penny Hardaway fan back in the days and even until today, it is obviously my obligation to feature Penny every once in a while because I think he was much better than people give him credit for. Anyway, you guys, that was it for today's episode. Hope you enjoyed the content. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and post a comment if you enjoy the content. And hopefully, I'll see you next time on the Basketball Time Machine.
And his smile, his winning spirit, his determination to be great, not afraid of the moment. And when you talk about bigger point guards, a guy that can fill up the stat sheet, his passion, I thought that's what lives throughout the NBA.